Well, our meteorologist, Dillon Gaudet, is here with a breakdown of the science behind the lights. Dillon, what do you got for us?
Thanks, Doug. If you know me, there's not much I love more than science. That's why I became a meteorologist. So we're in an intense period of solar activity to where the sun is having a couple instances, almost every other month or so, of sending a ton of charged particles to Earth. And usually our magnetic field does a great job of blocking a lot of those from reaching Earth itself. But the last couple times, because it's been so strong, that intense solar storm moving on in, some of those charged particles do reach Earth's poles, and then they begin to interact with nitrogen and oxygen, which are very abundant, obviously, in our atmosphere. So when it charges those particles up, the colors become very vibrant, and with oxygen you see more reds and greens, and with nitrogen you see more of the pink and the blue or purple colors in the skies. Here over Kentucky we saw a lot more of the reds and greens, mainly because those are much higher in the atmosphere, because there's a pretty high concentration above 150 miles and even up to 150 miles of oxygen. So with a little bit of a lower concentration of oxygen at the highest of our atmosphere, that's where we see the reds. Up to around 150 miles, that's where we see the greens more so. And then lower in the atmosphere, there's more molecular nitrogen, and with that you see the purples and the blues. We didn't see a ton of that here locally, though. I've seen some photos, especially out of the Northeast and up into Canada, and even in Europe. We saw a lot of all four of these colors showing up, and we are, as I said, in a period where we see a lot of these storms more commonly. Go in cycles around 11 years. This is actually expected to peak next year in 2025, so we could see a couple more instances over the next year or so of Aurora over Kentucky.
Wow. Okay. I think we all learned something there. Dillon, thanks. Hope you were paying attention. There will be a quiz later.